Wild weather is on the way once again for much of Queensland and New South Wales, with severe storms a risk for our Tuesday. Let's start though by taking a quick look at what happened on Monday afternoon and evening. We saw severe storms developing first of all in far northeast New South Wales, producing damaging wind gusts and some short, sharp downbursts of rain. As the storms moved into southeast Queensland, they did bring severe weather impacts to the Gold Coast, Brisbane and the Sunshine Coast, as they really gained energy moving through the southeast there. The storms then moved further north through the Wide Bay and Burnett and southern parts of the Capricornia during the evening. We saw widespread windy conditions and plenty of damaging wind gusts, but we also saw giant-sized hail reported across many Brisbane suburbs. That's hail greater than 8 or 10 centimetres in diameter, certainly enough to cause a lot of damage to cars and property. Taking a look now at our thunderstorm forecast for today, we'll take a national look first of all. Across the country today, the green areas on this map show us where storms are possible, and that includes much of northern, central and eastern Australia. We could see storms through eastern parts of Tasmania and along the South Australian coastline as well. Severe storms, marked on this map with yellow and red, are possible in the far northwest around Tropical Cyclone Fina and along the south coast of South Australia. Some damaging wind gusts are possible there later today. But most of our severe storm risk is once again focused through parts of Queensland and New South Wales, so let's take a closer look at those areas. Severe storms are possible today through much of the southeast, as far north as the southern Capricornia and as far south as the northern Illawarra. For the Sydney area, storms are most likely this afternoon across the northern suburbs, but can't be ruled out across those other areas too, including across areas further north like the Hunter and the mid-north coast. For Brisbane, we're once again caught in the red area on this map. That shows us where severe thunderstorms are not just possible today, but likely. Now, any storms across the course of today could bring us small hail, gusty winds, or short, sharp downbursts of rain. But it's in these severe storm areas that we're more likely to see those high-end weather impacts. That includes the heavy to locally intense rainfall, large hail, and damaging wind gusts. We're not necessarily expecting the giant-sized hail today. That's hail greater than 5 centimetres in diameter. We're more likely to just see the large hail, which is 2 to 5 centimetres in diameter. However, it can't be entirely ruled out if storms today really do get going once again. In terms of what impact we may see from the storms today, of course, we could see damage to cars, trees and properties as these storms move through. That includes wind damage or possible hail damage once again. Dangerous driving conditions may emerge as visibility reduces, debris is thrown over the roads, or we see dangerous crosswinds emerging. We could even see further power outages and travel delays affecting communities which are still recovering from yesterday's thunderstorms. Now, the storms are really being driven by areas of low pressure across eastern Australia, these blue dashed lines you see here. They're tapping into moisture from areas further north and dragging it down into those storm areas. That's combining with very warm conditions, and the troughs are acting as a trigger for thunderstorms. As we move into tomorrow, Wednesday, we're likely to see those troughs continuing to play a part, generating thunderstorms across much of the east once again. That includes much of eastern Queensland, parts of New South Wales, and a cold front crossing the southeast may also bring a renewed storm risk to some of those southeastern states as well. Taking a look at tomorrow's thunderstorm forecast. We can see that storms are once again possible across much of northern, central and eastern Australia, this time pushing all the way through much of Victoria and into southeast South Australia as well. The yellow areas show us where severe storms are possible. That includes, unfortunately, northeast New South Wales and southeast Queensland once again, as well as many of those eastern Queensland areas pushing up towards the Cape York Peninsula. Further in the southeast, we could see severe storms bringing damaging wind gusts to much of Victoria and southeast South Australia as that front moves through tomorrow. As the storm risk continues, not just tomorrow but through the rest of the week as well, it really is essential to stay on top of the latest forecasts and warnings via the Bureau's website, the Bomb Weather app and via our social media. Stay safe and we'll catch you next time.